What a great look. Eastern, central North Carolina countryside. And Indian land. Welcome to Indian Trace. Off my left shoulder, I'm looking at some really great artifacts. I'm going to show you them, but just join the hunt for a minute because I came across here when it was very dry. And 10 foot to the left, there's a stellar quartz points to stand by, and I found a handful of others, but I've been stubborn. I sort of wait for something that just jump starts my my desire to make a movie. So I'm going to bring you down here. Just join the hunt. There's a lot of flint around. It's a very light ryegrass cover they put here in the winter. Of course, you see the sweet potatoes. None of them are much good anymore. They've been gleaned. And then I have Notchville 2 in the brown. That's just full dirt. I have too many areas to check. Not enough time, but that's okay. I don't get down on that. I just, you just look where you are, and you look when you can, and you try to keep it quality. There's a lot of new subscribers and folks who are just beginning collecting, like the duo of Mike and Cameron. I'm putting a link on here for Mike and Cameron's, I think almost second, look at this, it's beautiful outside, isn't it? Almost second video, and I want you to see it. I was just talking about, jump starting things, and Cameron, who's I think 13 going on 14 or something like that, is interested in collecting artifacts, and so are his little brothers, and so this is a cool setup. So I figured I'm gonna get together a bunch of artifacts that I found, and good artifacts, and I'm going to sew them, and I'm going to use them like an accelerant, like gasoline, to kickstart their career in collecting artifacts, to touch a fire off that hopefully will never go out. I would like more people out finding the artifacts of the North American Indian. I never see anybody. Now, I know a lot of you like, God, I don't want any more competition. I've heard friends of mine say they have up to 14 people they know that hunt one field or one area. I can't even imagine. So you just live in the world that you have, your own, But I'm going to put a link to this video that Cameron made and his grandfather made, Mike, and you guys, absolutely good work. Good work in producing it, whatever. You have a lot to look forward to in your finds and your videos. And everybody who's watching this in Indian Trace, check out that video. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of smiles. It's going to be interesting. Now look at this. I'm walking up and I just look down and it's just clear as day. I mean, when you're seeing quartz like that out in the sunshine, it's just pretty simple, I'm going to try to get out of the sun. Shadow, I mean. And Cameron, I just did remember what you pointed out and said you like, that's milky quartz. Here in eastern central North Carolina, there's plenty of it. Now look at these points. We're going to check this out in a second. It's just a great thing. It's just clear as day. A great point. And look at this stuff that I was pulling up. And I have just been blessed. You see here is a thumb scraper, everybody. You find pieces that are slightly triangular, and again, they make these out of a flint that I haven't really found points in here. Now, here is the first point in a long time that I found out of almost the same flint as this scraper. Isn't that interesting? Scraper. Great stuff. It's not all the arrowheads or the points that look at the bevel on that. And the points, I'll show you these, that I want. I just want to pursue the people. It's not an Indian thing, it's a people thing. We just happen to identify them as Indians, understand that. That has a impact fracture off of it. Great quartz work they're doing here, and variated materials such as this point here. I gotta remember to slow my mind down. so people get a good look at the artifacts while I'm rambling along. Again, check out the link. You're gonna have a lot of fun and laughs. They do a good job with creativity, and it was some artifacts that I sent them. But listen, if that gets them, look at the big marl mountains they make here. Strong stuff. We've seen these before here at Notchville. And if indeed it sets them off for collecting forever, then good. Then good. But I think you'll have fun. They do it in a unique way. Enough said. Now, this piece, don't think it's broken. I can feel the edge. Always could be. I think it's probably just dinged off the ear, but it's a solid quartz arrowhead, I guess a lot of people like to call it, but this definitely didn't ride on an arrow. It's far over a 40, pressing towards a 50 caliber impact zone here, and delivered a flat-out shot to maim and kill the prey they needed so they could pursue it and get it as quick as possible. These were devastating atlatl darts. And so, all these great artifacts out here in the sun. Appreciate everybody tuning in to Indian Trace. I can't get them all in there. Mike and Cameron, it's been my pleasure. Keep pursuing. Never lose that hunger to represent. I hope everybody finds out there.